So I just warmed up my tea a bit. Anyway, what was the last movie I talked about before it cut off? Yes, so I know how far we got. Ryan says we out here telling you that we back up. Asher says hi. Says Kof says hi. Sandra, oh, everybody says hi. Asher says you were answering a question from Sam when you cut off. Was it about Phantasm? It really cut off that early? Ugh. Okay, in that case, I have no idea what was the last movie I talked about, unfortunately. But you're gonna see them again once I do it countdown. So whatever. Let's just continue. Oh, Kupamog is here. Hayo says, "Hey, great to see you. Glad you can make it." I swear to God, this automatic translation is so bad. Like copy is translated into cop, which of course means cup. Wait, that does kind of make sense in a way. Anyway, Koft asks, says, where are you planning on putting your DVDs when you move? I have no idea, honestly. That's something I can't even theorize about right now. Aber says, I did my laundry, thankfully. Oh, you enjoy doing laundry. Okay, well, more power to you. Yeah, we have Road Trip, which has always looked like a really funny movie. And, like Tom Green, I mean, you can love him or hate him, but you can't say he's boring. That's for sure. And it also stars Sean William Scott, who was in a lot of his types of films. And here we have the first two, The Gods Must Be Crazy movie. I saw the first one a long time ago, and I remember finding it very charming. And the second one looks like it will be just as enjoyable. So, yeah, gonna be really fun to watch it on. I mean, Jamie always is just such a precious man. He only did this franchise, apparently, which is a bit of a shame because, I would have loved to see him in a bunch of other stuff. Ryan says Road Trip is a classic. Yeah, I can believe that. Yeah, we have Cowboys vs. Aliens, which at first I just thought this movie looked too dumb for my taste, but over the years I kind of realized that maybe this is the kind of dumb I'm actually into right now. I mean, it does star Daniel Craig and Harrison Ford, so you will get a lot of entertainment value from them, at least. And it's also directed by Jon Favreau, once again before he went insane. And here we have good old Nicolas Cage. And it also co-stars Jeb Russell, who I'm still a very big fan of, thanks to Magic Woman. So I always get excited when he appears in the movie. So I'm just gonna remove the price tag here. And here we have the Clan of a Cave Bear, which looks like a very interesting wildlife drama. So yeah, it's gonna be fun to see Scarface Garfield in this one. Ryan says, is that the Sorcerer's Apprentice? Indeed it is. Okay, I already talked about these. And here we have the last batch. Sam says, did you watch The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent? Yeah, I watched it with my family, and we all really enjoyed it. I mean, my mom commented on how much I was laughing every time Nicolas Cage was on screen. So, yeah, it's a really fun time. And Amber is now the second person to say nice System of a Down shirt. Well, thank you once again. And here we have another movie with Bruce Willis. And this is one of his later films, but it doesn't look as bad as many of our ones. I mean, this is not like some cheap bullshit where he appears for like 10 minutes. Like he has the starring role here, and I've heard that he seems to have a lot more fun than he do in a lot of his later films. So yeah, should be, well, not 100% sure what the quality is going to be, but probably decent at the very least. Sam asks favorite System of a Down album. Toxicity, closely followed by self-titled. And here we have Seth MacFarlane's seminal classic, A Million Ways to Die in the West. I mean, I know this movie has gotten ragged on a lot, even by Family Guy, but I don't know. I can't help but be curious about this, and I really want to see how Seth MacFarlane pulls off a Western comedy. And I'm a sucker for anything with Charlize Theron in it as well. So, yeah, hopefully it's pretty good. Ash says both great albums. Hell yes. And Sam says Million Ways is terrible. Watch the TED series. I mean, I could also do both. Koff says don't rain on OSS Parade. Thank you. I would like to enjoy his parade in peace. Ryan says A Million Ways to Die in the West is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like it, but I don't know. Like, I'm too much of a fan of Seth MacFarlane to dismiss it entirely. And if I'm being frank, the one I actually look forward to the least is Ted 2, which, I mean, I guess I'll watch it one day, but I'm really not that hyped for it. So I don't know, but I will. But A Million Ways I'm willing to give a shot. Sam says these jokes are super awful. Yeah, Ted 2 might be even worse. And here we have Iron Man, which kickstarted the whole MCU. But I always enjoyed the more low-key atmosphere of this one compared to the later entries. And I haven't seen this one since I was a kid, I think. So, yeah, it's going to be a nostalgic little revisit. Ryan says Ted 2 is way better. Disagree, Sam. Then Sam says, I rewatched Ted 2 recently and it was unbearable. So, okay, so we have a kind of a Ted 2 Million Ways debate going on here. Carl says, ew, cape shit. Who let Chris pick a movie for you at the flea market? I mean, not all cape shit is bad. And here we have a love song for Bobby Long, directed by the one and only Fred Durst. I mean, it's just funny that, this. I mean, he's kind of known as a goofy comedic persona, but this is supposed to be a very somber and serious movie. And looks like a quite good one, actually. Koft says, I suppose some cape shit is good. Like Superman 4, Cape Gem. I don't know. I mean, I know he's probably being sarcastic, but yeah, I really didn't care for that one. I thought it was a very disappointing conclusion. I mean, it's not absolutely horrible like a lot of people are saying, but I was just kind of let me feeling off. That was it? What? That's your conclusion to the whole series? Okay, then. But the first two Superman films are great, of course. And here we have, we have a big dollar price tag on there, which seems to have been stuck. Oh, I'll list the movies later. But yeah, despite Rob Schneider turning into an annoying piece of shit in later years, I still think he can have his charms of these types of comedies. So, yeah. Sam says, also Roger Corman, Fantastic Four. Definition of cape jam. I really need to check that one out someday. And speaking of cape shit, Catwoman. I mean, this is another one that has become kind of a meme movie in later years, but it looks like it could be generally entertaining, but sort of cheesy, maybe a bit so bad it's good way. So, and of course, I'm also a big fan of Halle Berry. So, yeah, it's whatever it is, it's gonna be an experience, that's for sure. Ryan says meow. Amber says, "Oh shit, Catwoman." Halle Berry Queen. Totally agree. Sam says Halle Berry. Once again, totally agree. And Good Morning says Catwoman hunted Mogs. Not sure what that's a reference to. And Carl says, "What the Halle Berry?" Yeah, I can see we have a lot of excited Halle Berry fans here. Good Morning says it's a movie. I can believe that. And here we have the host, not the boring looking one, the South Korean one. Which, yeah, I've enjoyed all of Bong Joon-ho's movies so far, and I expect this one to be no exception. And was the first movie I found, Factory Girl, co-starring Hayden Christensen and Jimmy Fallon. Oh, that Jimmy. Well, hopefully he's not in it for too much. And here we have Lion of the Desert, starring one of my favorites, Anthony Quinn. And we also have Irene Papas from The Messenger. Koft says Hayden Christensen is not a good actor. I don't agree. I just think he was directed poorly at times mainly Attack of the Clones, but I don't think he's a really good actor generally. Like, he does have some underrated roles. I would recommend you check out Shattered Glass and Awake, for example. Ryan says, "What did Jimmy Fallon ever do? Give one of the shittiest performances of all time in Taxi. That's what he did." Sam says, says that Jimmy Fallon's the number one fan. Well, if you mean number one hate fan, then I guess. And here we have Khartoum, starring Charlton Heston, who I also love watching his historical epics. And here we have Mutiny on the Bounty, which I've also gone a bit back and forth on which version of the story I should get. I thought about getting the one with Clark Gable, for example, but this does look like a really fun version as well. And of course, you once again have Richard Harris. So, yeah. I thought I made the right decision on this one. Here we have The Good German, starring the one and only Tobey Maguire. Ash says a classic tale. Yeah, it's been retold a lot of times over the years. And here we have Farewell to the King, starring Nick Nolte. And here we have Bridge of Spies, which once again, it's a movie I wasn't quite sure if it would be to my taste or not, but I do think it could be a really interesting spy thriller. Sam says Blu-ray mode. Yeah, there haven't been as many of those this year as the previous one, but there are a few for sure. And here we have another movie with Bruce Willis, Alpha Dog. And we also have Justin Timberlake, who I mean, from my impression, he is not the greatest actor, but perhaps he will prove me wrong in this one. And oh, it has Anton Yelchin. And here we have The Furry Miracle, starring Ed Harris. And by this time, I had bought so many movies that I was not quite sure if I would pick this one up or not. But I can't resist a Chrysler drama starring Ed Harris, and of course it has Anne Hesh. And here we have a Ridley Scott movie with Gerard Depardieu, and yeah, looks like a promising one. And here we have Flying Daggers, which I will confess I know pretty much nothing about this one. I just picked it up because I thought there were a little bit too few foreign movies at the flea market, so I thought I would pick this one up for a bit more variation. But hopefully it's a good one. And here we have Tjenare Kungen, which I guess you could translate to Howdy King. And this is one of those movies where I just watch it again and again and again. Just with my mom. So yeah, it's a very nostalgic experience. And here we have Elizabeth, which I'll admit I actually forgot this one as a sequel. And I'm not totally sure how good the second one is going to be, but the first one as well I've been very interested in. Sam says, did you buy any TV shows? I have not caught the entire stream. I didn't buy a lot of typical TV shows. I did find, let me see if I can show them here again. Oh man, there is so much stuff here. Oh. Okay, here. Yeah, I found. Oh shit! Gotta be way more careful. Oof, that took it out really poorly. I'm gonna have to put some of these on the floor. Intentionally this time. Okay. Yeah, I found a classic. Why is it upside down? Yeah, I found a classic Swedish children's show with Lasse Åberg and Swedish Christmas calendar. So, but yeah, I think those are the only real TV shows I found overall. I was a lot more focused on strictly movies this time. Koft says, don't make me get the... and Ryan says, Sam, stop being thirsty. And Good Morning says, why is it upside down? You held it upside down! Yeah, like I said, I'm just a bit tired right now, so my brain can't really think clearly, but I'm doing the best I can. And here we have our action movie with Charles Bronson. Also very entertaining actor. And here we have a movie with Sidney Poitier, The Wilbur Conspiracy, which I haven't seen him in a lot, but every time I've seen him, I always thought he was incredible. And so I'm really excited to see this one. Koft asks, says, do you have brain fog? I'm pretty sure that's what happens when you get the vaccine. Yeah, it's a very common conspiracy theory that you get fucked up from taking vaccine. Sam says, says I am ignoring my favorite VTuber to watch the stream, and let me say it was worth it. Oh, I appreciate it. Here we have Flesh and Blood, starring Rutger Hauer, and it looks like a very evolving, very brutal story. I mean, the back cover literally shows two people who have been hanged. Yeah, it's gonna be an intense experience for sure. Amber says, "I need to see Michael Caine movie when he's young. I've only seen movies when he's older." Yeah, I think I'm mostly seeing the movies where he's older as well. But I have been getting to more of his uh, older films too, and he's just as fantastic in those. Carl says, "Yours the Revenge." Yeah, I mean, Michael Caine did his best, but yeah, that movie it's something. That's for sure. It's something. And here we have Copycat, which, yeah, you know, good old 90s suspense thriller. And here we have yet another movie. Like, he has shown up a lot of times today. Another movie starring Richard Harris, who has had an even better year than he did last time. And Alec Guinness has also been doing pretty well. But yeah, it's pretty obvious why I picked this one up. And here we have a drama starring Mikael Nyqvist, one of Sweden's most beloved actors, who sadly is not alive anymore. And you US viewers might know me from Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol, and John Wick, which is going to become relevant in a moment, just you see. Wait, that can't be it. Sorry, something has gone very wrong here. Just give me a minute. Okay, sorry. Apparently, I forgot to show my copy of John Wick 2 earlier. There you have it. And the first one was a very fun, very stylishly directed action movie with easily one of Keanu Reeves' most fascinating characters. And the second one has also been very well received. Well, the whole franchise really, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching this one. Sam says, "Well, it's my least favorite John Wick movie, but it's still good." Huh. I usually hear the third one is considered the worst, but yeah, it's a pretty close race with them overall. Ryan says, "I've never seen the John Wick movies. Should I?" Well, I can only recommend the third one so far, but yeah, it does seem like an entertaining franchise. Sam says, third is my favorite." Ah, interesting. Well, I'm sure it's a good one at the very least. Okay, so that was all of the fights this year. Getting the easy part out of the way to TV shows. And now we come to part that I've been both excited for and kind of dreading. Because I'm worried that there is going to be so many DVDs that I will barely have a time to watch them. But but yeah. And I definitely think it's going to be the previous record by like easily. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't make the joke. Don't make the fucking joke. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, of course somebody makes a joke. Of course somebody made it. Too predictable. 2 people even. Shit, I lost track. Okay, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Amber, the joke. 7, 8, 9. And Koft says, hopefully Super Debecca has stuck around to get the exciting conclusion to the question. Oh, yeah. I hope so, too. I haven't seen her here for a while. But I hope she's still watching. Sam says, I'm using this as a jerk of instruction countdown. Oh, dear. Always has the best comments. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, double DVD, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Good morning says, every time this says a number, I take a shot. 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Ryan says, always says you kill this man. Well, those were sacrifices we make. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Sam said, I predict 51 movie legs. 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Oh, shit. 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Carl says, always says review count. No, I just want to be done with it soon. I really gotta go to the bathroom. 71, 72, 73, 74. Carl says 67, 69, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. Sam says, you've ruined your stream if you need to stream. What? Colt says, oh, it says you just go poop. No. I have a duty to fulfill, okay? 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. Brian says, it's very movie you're going to watch Wally P. Well, obviously not. That would be very distracting. Colt says, unless he makes some insane groans on the toilet. A dude says as a duty you're messing up. Ryan says, you mean a duty. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. This is where it gets really interesting. 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115. Okay, those are just some short ones. 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 120, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126. Now we are at the same amount as last year. I'm getting nervous here. 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, holy shit, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140, 141, 142. Holy shit. 143, 144, 145. Ryan says you said 120 twice. What? Are you sure? Okay, well, I hope you're right. 145. What? Did it really says 50 twice? Wait, you guys are fucking with him, right? Like you're just fucking with him right now. Okay, this is a joke, right? Like you're joking right now. Fine, fuck it. 144 then. 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150. Good morning says keep counting. You can just add 2 at the end. No, I've already corrected it. Wait, did he just? Oh, right. Add 2. Okay, so it's actually 152. Wow. 153. 154. Oh. 155. 156. 157. 158. 159. 160, 161, 162, 163, 4, 5, 6, 167. Honestly, I am speechless. I am absolutely speechless. I mean, I knew it would be at least 150, like 150 at the very least, but 167. Holy crap. Of course, people are making 6-7 jokes again. Haha. But yeah, wow. I always try to watch all the movies from the last year's flea market whenever before I go to a new one. But man, I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to do that. I mean, I will try, but it's gonna be difficult. Amber says hashtag best. Sorry, but somebody says, "Good morning." Said I would give my top five of the movies I'm most looking forward to watching. So I'm gonna try and pick some of the most interesting ones. Let's see. Okay, or was it the top five I'm looking most forward to, or the five that I think will probably be the best ones? I'm not quite sure right now, but good morning says, isn't it the same thing? Oh yeah, fair point. Well, it's similar at the very least, depending on the context. I really need to eat something soon. Yeah, probably that one. Like there are so many promising movies here, so it's really difficult to pick out just five. So this is gonna be like a very, very rough estimate. Careful. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet. I'm just thinking here. Plus, I am really, really, really getting exhausted. I thought I was gonna end at least half an hour ago. Okay, I think I have top five. The five movies that I think have a pretty high chance of being among the best list are ordinary people. And I've seen The Great Dictator before, and I thought it was fantastic. But just to make things more interesting, I'm gonna pick one I haven't seen: City Lights, which I can show the disc here as well. And because of the trouble I've had with it in the past, the original Taxi, which, did I show the second one, by the way? Oh well, whatever. I don't have the energy right now. But yeah, I also found the second Taxi movie, the Hitchcock movie Rebecca, who has sadly not been seen in the stream for a while now, and Flatliners. So I'm not saying these are guaranteed to be 5 best movies, but they are the 5 I'm most looking forward to right now, I can say. So anyway, thank you all for watching. It's been really fun doing this, even though I was a bit tired and have a bit of a headache and need to go to the bathroom and really need to eat. You get the idea. But yeah, I guess I'll see you all next year. Koft says this was a great stream. Ryan says, I'm going to miss your part, and thank you for the stream. Amber says, have a good night, says. Koft says, now go empty your bowels, my king. Sam says, I'm AI over you. A man who looks to be in his early 30s is talking to a webcam. What? How rude. I'm 29, bitch. Good morning says, don't eat. You're not supposed to eat before bed. Technically, you always eat before bed. Ash says, thank you for the stream, says. No problem. It's been great having you here. So, yeah, I guess I'll say goodbye. But as a last thing, I can end on my old catchphrase. God damn it, my glasses fell on the fucking floor. All right, see ya.